What is up, everybody? Cheesy Dev back at it again with another video. It is 2:43 a.m. Alright, I'm super tired. I'm trying to make this really quick. I have to wake up at 4 in the morning to go to North Carolina. I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible. So let's just get straight into the video. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to go to the Discord, link in the description, go to the GTAG Dev Hub. Also, I'd like to say thank you, GTAG Studios, I Suck at Questlink, and Evil Larry for the server boosts. Because of you guys, we are at now level 1. You can now get a server tag, which is so goated. You should definitely get it. You want to scroll down all the way until you see anti-cheats. So from anti-cheats, you want to go to GTAG Dev Hub. GTAG anti-cheat, and then you're gonna want to download it. Once you download it, you're gonna want to import it by doing right click, import package, custom package, or you can just manually drag it in yourselves. And then what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to click on, go to GTAG anti-cheat, alright? You get the scripts, alright, you're gonna see anti-cheat logger, anti-cheat manager, anti-cheat responder, anti-cheat types, anti-cheat webhook, and anti-cheat mod loader detector. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to create empty, for example, call it something like nobody knows, like just in case somebody ends up asset ripping with like some fucking Mission Impossible type technology or some shit. You can call it like Gorilla Rig, but it won't actually be the Gorilla Rig. Or call it something similar, like, you know what I'm saying? What you're gonna want to do, right? You're gonna want to drag in the anti-cheat logger, and with the anti-cheat logger, you're gonna want to make sure logs enabled. This is pretty much for testing, right? And it'll just like log it in the console. You can keep it on because it won't really do anything. And then what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to drag in the anti-cheat responder. So type in right here, anti-cheat responder, and then logger, you're gonna want to click over here to Gorilla Rig. Alright, warning panel, this is optional. It could be any game object or some shit. Now response, log detections, keep it checked. Show warning panel, keep it checked or off. Kick after max warnings. So there are 3 warnings max, or 1,707. Once the hacker or the cheater has 3 warnings, it's gonna kick them off the Photon servers. Or if you have this enabled, it's gonna kick them off the game. Honestly, to be honest with you, I have no idea which one you prefer. I'd say Photon servers. Actually, no, I'd say quit game after max, but it's whatever you want. And then you're gonna want to do the anti-cheat manager, right? Logger, Gorilla Rig, or whatever it is. Not the actual Gorilla Rig, but you know, the anti-cheat. I'm gonna actually call this test anti-chat. Responder. So for the anti-cheat responder, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to click on the circle and then do whatever it is. For me, it's the test anti-cheat chat. Global control, keep this enabled, or else the anti-cheat will not work. Okay, now this one, it checks the folders and shit. So you're gonna want to do the mod loader detector. All right. This one is a little bit more complex, but not really that complicated. So scan on start, keep it checked. Initial scan delay 2 seconds, or you can you know, fuck with it. Rescan periodically, keep it checked off. Rescan interval seconds, keep this at 30. Severity, so let's say it could be an info, a warning, high, or critical. Basically saying how strict the anti-cheat is. I'd keep it at high or critical. I'm gonna keep it at high just for the sake of this video. Warnings before event, 1 or 2, doesn't really matter what you do. Okay, so now for this one, right? You want to click on the plus over here. Alright. For this one, you're gonna want to drag in the test anti-cheat. You're gonna want to click on no function. Do anti-cheat manager, handle detection, and then it should go as a script now. If it's not a script, then it didn't work. You're gonna want to click on plus again. Oh, okay, I forgot one thing. You're gonna want to add the anti-cheat webhook reporter. This is so you can get the messages on Discord to see, oh, by the way, this guy's hacking right here. It also uses GitHub issue target or player identity. I'm not using GitHub, I'm using Discord, which, let's all be honest, probably almost all of us are going to be using Discord. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create a separate server, right? I have reports. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go here, go to the server settings of the reports. You're going to want to scroll down all the way until you see integrations. You're going to want to click on webhooks, new webhook. Alright, call it anti-cheat or something, and you're gonna want to make it in a separate channel. Okay, and then you're gonna want to click right here, copy webhook URL. Okay, and then you're gonna want to copy that into endpoint URL. Make sure this is on Discord webhook if you are using a Discord webhook. If you're using a GitHub issue target, use the GitHub issue target. If you're using your own custom JSON, then put it to custom JSON, but I'm using a Discord webhook. Turn on include photon identity so you know who the player is and you can ban them. I'm probably gonna make it include playfab identity so you can actually ban them through playfab, and you don't actually have to find their photon ID, separately, because that would probably take a lot of time. So I'll probably add that in like another version. Include device identifier, basically saying if the hacker or modder was playing on a Quest 2, Valve Index, Nintendo Switch, a Wii U. Logger, anti-cheat, obviously that thing. Alright, and now let's go back up to mod loader detector. You're going to want to click on anti-cheat manager, anti-cheat webhook reporter, report detection. Obviously, logger, test anti-cheat. Okay, so now for this, these all already come with files. As for example, melon loader, bepinex, zero harmony, harmony lib, monomod, the suspicious DLL names, melon loader.dll, bepinex.dll, oh harmony, blah blah blah, so on so on. Allow assembly name references, Unity, anything that has to do with Unity. If there's no playfab here, add playfab. There probably won't be playfab, so add playfab. Allow DLL name prefixes. Unity Engine, Photon System, Miss Corelib, and all that. Pretty much everything to use for, Unity. And that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and test it really quick. We can test it by right-clicking, create folder, test mods. You're gonna want to go to the test anti-cheat and suspicious folder and file names. Click on the plus, call it whatever you just named the file. Test. It has to be exactly test mods. Alright, now let's go play test it and pay attention down here to the console. Oh gosh. Alright, I'm not in a server right now because my Wi-Fi is low-key kind of being dookie. But as you can see right here, webhook report sent. Let's go to the webhook URL. It says anti-cheat detection, suspicious folder or file. It should say it somewhere over here. Test mods. Right over here, test mods. And so, yep, it pretty much works. I did have one for like flying, movement fly and all that, but it was very broken. So I'll probably add that in a version 2 of this. So yeah, it's very simple to set up. A really cool anti-cheat, really nice. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and please share the link of the Discord and server boost it, because why not? Without further ado, see you guys. See you all in the next video.